We're gonna get rid of all of these. We don't really want any of them. I mean, maybe a Mistress of Mixtures, so we have a 1-drop in case it ends up being an aggro druid. But I still think that that's a little bit much. We have Lady Prestor though, so that makes everything okay. We don't really need to worry about anything else anymore. We got Lady Prestor, we play it on 6. If we can get an Innervate, that would be even better. And at this point, we're just gonna play for tempo and do everything we can to stay alive so we don't die before turn 6. They don't have extra HP, which means it could be aggro. And again, I stand by summoning these minions and just doing my best to stay alive. Are you playing against Druid? Or are you just playing Druid? Probably. I'll probably play... Well, I started stream really late because, for those of you who don't know, I started another channel and I've been keeping up with the video that I made. For those of you who haven't checked it out yet, I'll send a link to you. And I'll probably have it in the description of most of my videos going forward. But it was a League of Legends video and I was really proud of it. And I've been in conversation with my thumbnail guy to try to make maybe a better thumbnail. Been talking to friends about how I can make it better edited. We're gonna hero power kill the 2-1. I didn't mean to hit with the 5-5. But now that I didn't mean to hit with the 5-5 because I lose this. Kind of lame, kind of a misplay, but it's okay. We're gonna coin out you turn 5, it'll be fine. Or innervate you out turn 5, it's okay. Oh yeah, it's something I'm really proud of and I wanna make this the best possible like series of videos that I can. I don't really want to play Planted Evidence. Let's just play you here, hero power, go face. Innervate this out next turn, and we can play Planted Evidence and stuff later on if we can get Hala, or if we want to try to find a little bit more damage. Rampant growth, fair enough, fair enough. Into that, I mean, they're not going to get the resource generation out of it unless they get like wild growth or something. They could potentially kill this off next turn with the Scale of Onyxia. And if they do, they heal up a little bit, and I'll have a wide board of minions. As well as kill off Lady Prestor, which will be a little bit of a bummer. But I want to play Planted Evidence next turn to see if I can find card draw now. Turn Spotify on if you want music. The dude is not a DJ as far as I'm concerned. I mean, or as far as I know. Yeah, I'm not really a DJ. But I don't know, having some background music is just nice. Some people are listening on their phone and they don't want to have another thing open on their phone. They just want to chill and watch the stream. I mean, I get it. I'll put on some light music, which I did. I just didn't have it on because it helps me focus to not have music. Oh, you're gonna kill that. That's crazy. We get Primordial Drake, not a huge fan of that. We'll go Aquatic Form first. Here's the problem with this card. It really just draws me another card, right? I don't even want it to be my lowest cost card. It'll have to be a higher cost card. And it's Guff. I forgot I had Guff in there. That's my bad. I mean, gain 12 armor, so it's harder for them to OTK me. I'm down. This goes here. Gain a ton of armor. And then we'll play this next turn. I mean, I don't think it's going to really save me, but if I'm able to put more minions out on the board as well, I think it could be okay. I'm hoping, well, I'm not hoping, but if they play like Scale of Onyxia trying to get some board presence, Primordial Drake will kill off all of the extra minions. They play Wildheart Guff, fair enough. Can't even really be too upset about that, because I'm about to play my own Wildheart Guff next turn. And I think instead of ramping, though, I'm going to want to draw cards because I need more dragons to play. They're all going to be cheap anyway. I don't know how likely it is they just destroy me. We're going to go boom and then draw a card. And then we're going to start playing stuff in, I think, one turn. You're pretty useless. Draw a card. Yuck. These are not great options. I will be 100% honest with you. I would even go so far as to say these are pretty bad. I mean, if I end up having like just like a Beaming Sidekick in hand, I guess I can make it work. How do you think about Warrior slowly moving away from Pirates? Kinda, but not fully and slowly. I don't know if they're really moving away from Pirates that much. Just Warrior hasn't gotten anything. Like, if you actually think about it, Warrior's expansion, at least the last one, they literally got nothing. There was no real theme in what they did. They didn't get like any good cards. They basically didn't even get an expansion. Like, hold up. I'm actually curious if I go to the Hearthstone website just so I can see all of the Warrior cards that were released with a new expansion specifically. I don't even know if any of them are playable. They're gaining a lot of armor though. This is going to be very difficult to deal with unless we can get like Kazakusan. But let's go to just Warrior. Brasswing's cool. And I want to see just the last expansion, March of the Lich King. I mean, they got a couple of fires for Enrage, but they only got like 3 or 4. And then they got a pretty useless card. Okay, I guess they got a synergy, but it was just so bad. I like Moonlit. I like Moonlit less after that. Boom. Into another one. Then I guess I can just go Beaming Sidekick. It's not that big of a deal, but we're trying to protect ourselves against like an Astalar. Just get as much HP out there as we possibly can. Want to play you next turn. Innervate, fine. Oh, they win. That is, that's GG, I believe, right? Yeah, it's GG. Because they get to play that, and then they get to play 2, so it's gonna be 20. I mean, actually, no, I don't think I'm dead yet. I genuinely do not think that I'm dead, because the Twilight Drakes do soak up a lot of damage. If I'm at above 28 HP, I live. Yeah, I'm alive. I'm living. It's just gonna be a difficult one. That's most of their damage gone. I'm gonna need to find like a Deathwing. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, we draw a card. Hope it's something good. Okay, wait. Okay, you might be good enough to keep me alive for like a turn. We'll just play a couple of cards here. We'll go boom into boom and boom. Do I even want to play Brasswing? The answer is no, not really. Oh god. This is a disaster. They do get another Astalar, but we do have enough minions on the board to not die. What a disaster this has become. I feel like Bran in Curse Implock mostly gets used to force them to kill it rather than actually getting a double battle cry. I mean, you usually get a double battle cry as well, but it also does force them to kill it because they're scared of getting more battle cries. How do you, or that and giving your opponents a free colossal minion? Oh, that's true. That is so stupid. I don't know why they released that card or why they thought it was a good idea. Fair enough. But I have no idea why they thought it was a good idea to do that. Holy fuck, we got Astalar. We got Astalar? Oh no. That's not good. But their board will be locked. Oh, their board won't be locked. Okay, this will kill off their 2 things, and then this, and we draw a card. Let's draw a card first. Oh god. We gain some armor, I guess? No! I was supposed to play you first! Oh god. Okay, I'll play it. So it'll kill off both of them. And then I guess I'll heal. No, I kind of don't want to heal yet. Let's just play this. No, I think I do have to heal so I don't die. Doing damage won't do anything. They're gonna get their stuff back. No, they get their minions back at the start of my turn, right? Or something like that. Something dumb. It's at the end of their turn, start of my turn. We've been over this. It's 2 turns in the future of me. Miracle Growth, fair enough. They're gonna end up missing out on a couple of minions here. We can play Primordial Drake and kill off a couple of things. We can play another Anachronos as well to just stall out for another turn or 2. They're running out of cards, mind you. So we might actually still be able to win. Favorite music and artist? Probably say like EDM of some sort. I don't know, my favorite artist would be maybe Porter Robinson, but that's just the first one that came to my head. I don't even know if that's necessarily like my favorite. Yeah, they get their stuff back here. We have 5 armor, which is nice. We can kill off at least a decent number of things with you. But we can also just go like Anachronos again. And just say goodbye to all of their minions. Let's draw a card. And then I'll play this. I don't even need to play Astalar. Let's just play this. We get Moonlit Guidance. Moonlit Guidance is pretty good. Did they play 2 Moonlit Guidances? And a Miracle Growth or something like that? It's going crazy. We're gonna go nuts. We're gonna go nuts mode or something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Oh! Boom, discover, play Twilight Drake, get another Twilight Drake. Let's take Moonlight Guidance. We're gonna play Moonlight. We're gonna take Kazakusan. We're going to play you. Oh my gosh, I wanted to play the other Kazakusan, but we don't have time. It's fine. We'll play this Kazakusan next turn and we'll go kind of crazy. They have one card left. We play Kazakusan. We're gonna try to find damage in the only way we really know how to. I don't even know if it's necessarily, like, still favored for me. I can't believe... I mean, we have another Kazakusan in the deck. Do I want to try to draw for another Kazakusan, or am I okay with just this? I think I'm okay with just this, although... drawing an extra card could be good. Trying to think about what's left in their deck, and I'm pretty sure that they have the Nourish thing from the Jerry Rig, Astalar. So they have 10 cards in total. So they have Nourish, they have another one of these. They have another one of those left. They have Astalar. They have a Scale of Onyxia. They have a Wild Growth, another Moonlight Guidance, and Earthen Scales, which is not the best thing in the world. They have one card left in their deck. What could it possibly be? Yeah, sure, we'll play it. I think playing it is the best call here. Ragnaros Fireball. Oh no. I mean, I guess we will have mana. Oh, Wand of Disintegration, beautiful. That's like all we really needed here. Yoink a card from their hand. Yeah, we could possibly do that. That's amazing. This fills the board and it's hard for them to deal with. Book of the Dead, that's fine. We'll just play Astalar here. I don't really want to go composting or anything. I'm gonna just do that and go full face. They're gonna get their cards back at the start of next turn, and then I'm not gonna get my cards back, but then I can trade in because my minions exist and theirs don't. And then I can go Book of the Dead right after. I think this is fine, actually. Like, they are out of cards. I mean, they don't have dragons, so it's not like they're going Kazakusan. Anyone know of any budget decks for me? I'm dust broke. I mean, this deck really only requires 1 or 2 cards. You don't need Astalar or Sir Finley. They're not required. They're just there because they're good. You can take them out and put in, like, SI Skulker for some mana cheap. You really only need Prestor, Prince Renathal, and Wire Eldheart Guff. It's only really 4, which I guess is doable. But also, this Book of the Dead is going to be absolutely monstrous for me. This plus this is going to wipe their entire board. They're going to have to play Astalar to gain some armor. I don't know what their last card is. I wonder what their last card was. Into Astalar. Fair enough. I'm definitely not dead, so that's cool. And you lived? That is disgusting. That is disgusting that this lived. Earthen Scales to gain some armor. It doesn't really matter. They're going to get one big board, but we then wipe it. Is Death Knight viable because a lot of cards are free? I would say it's viable. Yeah, that's actually a good point. I would say it is viable. Boom. Wipe the board. That'll do some decent damage, and then we're just going to go face. I don't even really need to do anything else. In fact, I think I just ramp up a little bit because I don't really have to worry about anything else. Gain a mana crystal. I guess play the Twilight Drake, because it's not like they can do anything about me being board locked. That's not something that Druid's really known for being able to do. If they play Denathrius, it's not going to do enough damage. Even if they have 2 Denathriuses, this is just not going to do enough. We've got too much HP on the board. That's potentially really bad. They can get Calicos, which could save them. Wand of Disintegration is good for them for sure. It would wipe my board. But then again, they're still in fatigue and I'm not. Right? Like, that doesn't really do anything. They've got another Theatar. And they've got draw a card and then one other thing, which I think is a Scale of Onyxia. Ramming Mount, I mean, sure. Or Kodo Mount, we'll do that. We'll go boom. We'll then give this to you. Well, I guess we'll give it to you, and then this rushes in because it won't die. And then we'll just do that and ramp up some more. And I mean, we win in fatigue. We've got several more things that do a lot of damage. What cards? I'm sorry, Finley and Astalar are the only ones I'm missing from now. Yeah, I would say that those are the ones that you need the least. Sir Finley is just nice because sometimes if you have it in your hand, when you play Prestor, you can just instantly get a whole bunch of dragons, which isn't that important, but it can sometimes be helpful. And then Astalar, you could take that out for an SI Skulker. It's a cool extra late game win condition, but usually the dragons will be enough to win you the game. And yeah, there's nothing that they can really get from my hand at this point that would win them the game. So I'm not really worried. This card right here. The SI Skulker is a 2-mana 2/2 that reduces the next card's cost by 1. So a cool little mini combo is on turn 4, you play this, and then you play Capture Cold Tooth Mine to draw your highest cost card, which is Prestor, and then Skulker makes it 5 mana, and then you just play it on turn 5. Okay, so what you want to do in your opening hand is basically look for Lady Prestor or a card that will draw you Lady Prestor right off the bat. We did not get any of those, so we will get rid of the cards. I do like Aquatic Form. Generally speaking, you want to play Aquatic Form turn 5 because one of a couple of things will happen. One, you find Lady Prestor, you put her on top, you draw the card, you win the game, bada bang, bada boom. Two, I don't know if I want to play the Druid of the Reef yet. I'm going to hold out for a bit, see what kind of deck they're going. If they're playing minions on the board, I'll play Druid of the Reef to deal with it. If not, it's fine. Okay, it doesn't appear to be. I can go Aquatic Form at this point. I mean, I guess I could do it once I get my dragons. You know what? Let's do that. Let's just Hero Power, hit face. We'll probably play we'll probably coin out Wildheart Guff turn 4. Ramp up a little bit, try to draw for Lady Prestor or anything else that can draw me. Lady Prestor, Capture Cold Tooth Mine. The other thing, where is it? The Jerry Ray Carpenter, and just chill for a bit. We're gonna go Taunt, just to protect ourselves. Hero Power, hit. I mean, we're gonna play this out fairly slowly, it looks like. But we're gonna find Lady Prestor as soon as possible, start ramping up a little bit if we can. And who knows, I mean, if we end up finding Lady Prestor a little bit later on, but we happen to have like 9 mana instead of just 6, I mean, it might not end up being that bad. I will also play Aquatic Form on turn 6 to see if she's at the bottom of the deck, just in case. But that is about it. Trading here works really, really well. No longer works really, really well because they have a 4/6 right now. I will innervate out Wildheart Guff and see what happens. Is Prestor Druid still good? I do think Prestor Druid is still good. I think that's actually quite good. I mean, again, I'm not going to come out here and say that it's broken or anything, but I genuinely think that it's a very solid deck right now because a lot of people are building more board-based stuff. And I will say aggro is fairly fast, but you have things to contest the board a little bit so you don't get blown out of the water, and then you just outscale your opponent with endless dragons. I will admit, because there are more dragons now, it's a little bit annoying. We're gonna play this real quick, see if we can find Lady Prestor. We do not. None of these are really that good. I will actually say, no, Rush with Astalar to hit here is not bad. Rush, Astalar, Beaming Sidekick on Astalar, and this is pretty good. We'll go 3/1 Rush, plus Astalar. Give the 2/2 some extra HP, hit here, and then ramp up a little bit. I mean, I guess actually at this point we should probably be drawing cards to find Lady Prestor as soon as possible. You know what? Yeah, we have to draw cards to try to find Lady Prestor. We got Jerry Ray Carpenter, which means we're able to play Lady Prestor in 2 turns. That's fine. I don't really care about that. We're going a little bit slower than I would have liked. Generally speaking, you want to play Prestor on 6, not 8, but it's fine. I get to trade here. I mean, everything's okay, right? Boom, draw our most expensive card, and then ramp up a little bit. Highest cost card, ramp up a little bit so we're able to play more things on the big turn. And again, save Planted Evidence just because I liked holding on to this card. I probably should use it earlier and be less greedy with it, but I personally like just holding on to it sometimes. So I can try to get something really good out of it in a couple of turns. So let's go with Lady Prestor, just right off the bat. And I think I'm okay taking 9 damage. I think ramping up one more time and playing the Bubbler is probably fine. And then from that point on, we're going to go with the Nuts. Let's ramp up, play the Bubbler, and just pass for now. And then, like I said, after this, we're gonna play Aquatic Form. We're gonna draw. We're gonna do everything we can to try to snowball this game now. Okay, see, I actually saw this not too long ago. I saw this, John Bray made a build for Ramp Druid that was basically like this, that actually ran the Silver Moon Sentinel, because at first I thought, oh, the Mana Thirst of 8 is like impossible to get to, but considering Druid's able to ramp so fast, it actually helps a lot against aggro, so that's why I ended up really loving this. So we're gonna full trade, this goes here. And then this goes, I guess, here. Why not? We're gonna go boom. We're gonna go dredge, probably composting. So that way we can draw a bunch of cards and just play a bunch of things here. Like I said, boom, composting. Bonk. This goes here. Well, actually, let's try to draw a bunch of cards and then play a big Twilight Drake. Moonlit Guidance is fine. How many more cards do I have? Another composting. It's a bit too early to play the other composting. Let's see if we can draw some other good dragons here. Dealing 2 damage to everything, and then this goes here seems about right, actually. We don't end up losing that many things. So you can do this into Twilight Drake. Into Twilight Drake, it does damage to everything. We play, boop, into another one, perhaps? No, we'll trade so we can make it even bigger. We draw another card, we'll play this. We'll get another one, and then we'll play 4 Watch Posts just to annoy them a little bit. I guess maybe I could have drawn a card or ramped up. A 4 Watch Post is going to slow them down. They don't have the mana to go for a big Astelar play quite yet, and if we can get Planted Evidence to pump up our minions, it could be really good. That's a problem. We can just silence it with the Eterniate Maw though, so it's not the end of the world. We'll go Moonlit Guidance first, just see what we get. If we can get like something good. Does this win me the game? I think this wins me the game. Genuinely. Right? Boom, play the other one, silence this. Play the other one. Silence a minion, silence this. It's gonna be Innervate, Planted Evidence. We can at least play like 1 or 2 more things here, right? Okay, maybe winning the game is a bit much. Thorngrowth Sentries or 1 mana. I think I need to go with 0 mana, and then we'll go with Moonlit Guidance or something. So we're gonna go with 0 mana to get myself a couple of minions to protect these a little bit more. Boom. Moonlit. Soaks up the board some more. Moonlit Guidance hopefully gets me something good. Moonlit Guidance goes off. We'll take Planted Evidence. We'll play Planted Evidence. We have to discover things quickly here. We're gonna have to go really, really fast. We're gonna take Innervate. And then it's... Oh my god. Innervate. Planted Evidence. Oh no, we're not gonna have enough time to win, are we? No, 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 no! Oh wait, we do win. Oh my gosh. That was so stupid. We're gonna keep Capture Cold Tooth Mine because it guarantees draws me Lady Prestor, and it's just better to have it than to not have it. Do not like this hand. This is one of the few times where I'm like, this hand is genuinely just bad. I mean, composting's good if we can draw a couple of early minions to start snowballing the board, but like, I'm not a fan of this right now. If we end up drawing Jerry Rig, okay, we get Innervate, which means we can Innervate out Lady Prestor a turn early, which I'm pretty okay with, actually. I am 100% okay playing Lady Prestor 1 turn early and using Innervate. They're playing Wildfire, they're gonna be fairly aggressive. I do not really care. We get Druid of the Reef. I'm gonna Hero Power. No, let's just draw our highest cost card for now. I think it's better to just do that and get it out of the way. I want to play Composting with a bunch of little 1-drops later on. If I can't find Guff, it's no big deal. We don't need 10 mana, although it is very helpful in this deck. Moonlit Guidance, not really that important. Let's go Druid of the Reef. Rush into that so we minimize damage. And then we're going to play this in 2 turns. We're not going to play Moonlit Guidance until after we get minions. And I mean, if I have nothing else to play, I'll probably just play Planted Evidence, see if I can get something that draws me cards or does something interesting that maybe gives me armor. Any ideas on how they're going to go about Death Knight as a whole? For now, Death Knight is free to play friendly. I think it is, but I think it's going to get more expensive. I do. I really do think it's going to get more expensive as time goes on. Give me Jerry Rig this turn so I can play that. And okay, Planted Evidence is okay. We will play boom, see what we get. We will get another Capture Cold Tooth Mine or 0 to get Guff. And then honestly, I will probably just end up playing Guff. Not now, but probably not next turn. I probably still coin out Lady Prestor, and then I play Wildheart Guff, and then I'll have 2 dragons in my hand, and it's gonna be a slow next 2 turns, but then we'll get the ball rolling. They draw 2 cards here because they played Wildfire as well as the Cold Case. And ooh, yuck, this is not looking super good here. We're gonna play Innervate Lady Prestor. And let's see if we can win the game without drawing Hala. Just got ranked 350 with Blood Death Knight. It seems super strong against the meta there. I really do think Blood Death Knight is quite strong. I think it's good against the meta in most places. It's got good board wipe. It's got good survivability against combo. It's got some decent disruption depending on the build you're going. It's really fun. Why do you hate good decks when you win with them? I mean, I don't hate good decks. I just don't want to play them because I don't find just playing good decks fun because all I do is just win. Like, I played Imp Warlock and just smashed everyone. Oh, it's still... Oh, no, that's still a thing. Oh, yuck. Do I want to play Guff or do I want to play Moonlit Guidance? Wait a minute. If I play Bran off of Murazond... No, I don't think that would actually do anything. If I play Guff and Bran sticks around for more than one turn, how bad is that going to be for me? I would say pretty bad. But I still think that this is best to draw one extra card, get some extra armor, and then from here we can figure out what we want to do. I don't know. I think maybe it would have been better. Need for Greed's fine. Maybe it would have been better to just play Murazond and try to find a way to kill Bran, but or play Moonlit Guidance. But I think playing Guff, getting an extra mana, drawing an extra card, gaining some armor for survivability, I think it's good. I really do. Thoughts on Rogue being able to cheat 9 mana out on turn 4? It's pretty dumb, but I don't think it's ridiculously broken or anything. Like, I do think that it's strong and kind of broken, but not compared to what's in the meta right now. Like, it's definitely toned down. I guess it's still strong, but the Wild Pawn Null nerf was enough to make it kind of okay. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'll get this. I'll get a lot of things by playing this. So I'm gonna do it. Because at the very least, it'll also draw me a card, right? Flurry doesn't really matter. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to kill Bran. That comes down, it's going to do 3 damage. We get Aquatic Form. Doesn't really matter. I'll play Moonlit Guidance. I really need to figure out a way to kill off Bran, though. Moonlit. If we're holding a dragon, we get the Whelps. We can play that twice. It's only 1 mana. I would kind of rather play Malagos for card draw, but I think because I need to kill Bran sooner rather than later, I might as well just do this, along with a composting, right? Do I want to play composting on this, or... It's not a big difference, but it is a difference nonetheless, because I draw 1 left. Brasswing to heal up. Bet. Yeah, we'll heal up instead. We don't even need to rush you in. You're just going to do 2 damage, heal me up a decent amount. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Dawngrowth? No! Actually, it's not that surprising. It makes a lot of sense here. Really wish you would stop dogging on Warlock every stream, man, especially whilst playing Demon Hunter, the Meta Tyrant. It's literally not even the Meta Tyrant. It only became the Meta Tyrant like 3 days ago. Like, it is not a problem in the meta. Or at least it wasn't until not too long ago. And I still think Curse Warlock up until High Legend is just better. Or Curse Implock, whatever. However you want to say it. We'll play Moonlight Guidance, see if we can find anything amazing off of this. Alexstrasza. Pretty decent damage, I would say. We're gonna go Boom 8. Boom 8. Boom 8 more. Not bad. Not bad, I would say. And then we can like ramp up and maybe play Planted Evidence or something. I'm not really sure 100% on what I want to do here. I guess Aquatic Form if it finds me another Alexstrasza. Okay. Calicos. I have played a spell, so I want to play this next turn. But we can find something to play that with. We'll just go gain a mana crystal and this for now. I'm pretty sure that they end up dying, but I don't think I care too much. It's mostly just to try to soak up damage from the volatile skeletons. We heal up 8 more, which is great. And it kills up a couple of things, which I don't care about. For me, as a free-to-play player in standard jackpot, either lets me sneak away wins, or I can just hit escape and then the big red button. That's true. Ooh, that's bad for me. I might play Anachronos just to get rid of these minions and start piling on damage. We'll see. But you have a point. You actually have a point. It is good for free-to-play players. I think I've said that before, but you are 100% correct about that. We're gonna see what we get off of you. Maybe we can get something broken. Miracle Growth is pretty good for 0. We don't even end up overdrawing anything. We get Aquatic Form, which isn't great. Composting isn't the best thing in the world. Let's see if we can yoink something from them. Yeah, okay. This draws me a card, which I guess is fine, and then we can just keep ramping. Draw me a card, ramp, maybe heal a little bit. I don't know exactly. I mean, this is a 2. I mean, our whole board's gonna get frozen soon, right? Mana Crystal, because there's nothing to really draw here, and then a 2 mana. I guess heal myself 1 isn't the worst thing in the world. How it can be that when anything else like Token Druid or Big Priest is top meta, everything is fine, but when Imp Curse Lock or Death Rattle Big Lock becomes king, everybody loses their... Are you silly? Or Big Priest is top meta, everything's fine. That was one of the most hated metas of all time with Big Res Priest. Like, that's just an objectively wrong statement. People were not okay with it. People were very upset. I'm gonna start trading in, that's fine. They could play Reckless here. With 4 mana. Yeah, it could be Reckless. But the 2/11 will still live, so that still gives me a decent chance of maybe still winning. Frozen Touch, okay. It's damage, it's not going into my face. Also, instead of healing 1, I healed 6, because I forgot I have so much mana. We could play Flurry at this point to just get rid of these 2. Yeah, fair enough. Not get rid of, but stall out. You know what I meant. Do I want to play Malagos? Well, Malagos is now useless? Yeah, I have no spells left in my deck, so this doesn't really... He doesn't really do anything for me at this point. We can draw some cards, maybe? Let's see what you give me first. Pride's Fury... Wrath to draw a card for 0. Pride's Fury's kinda cool, but they can still freeze my minions pretty well. I'll go Pride's Fury, though. Like, if I get a decent board of minions, it seems okay. I'm pretty sure I have no spells. Not gonna draw anything. Yeah, it's fine. Draw our lowest. It's a sure, doesn't really do anything. Draw another card, and we can play boom and then boom. Just to try to develop a bit of a board. We keep drawing the stupid Anachronos. I don't want it. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that lethal? Oh, no, I don't think it's lethal, but it's pretty close. It's close to lethal. It really depends on where the damage goes. Boom. 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 Composting. Okay, we got him down to 2. We just need, like, a little bit of direct damage. We just need to draw 1 point of direct damage somewhere. Which... We know what 2 of the dragons are. We have 6 chances to get it. Oh no. I didn't expect to get that. I've already used most of my spells. This is a disaster. Maybe they just concede. Maybe they just concede. It's possible. And I mean, I can wipe their board several times with these minions to stall out for at least 1 or 2 more turns. No! Give me some damage, please. We got the Amber Whelp, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Amber Whelp. We're good to go. Thank goodness. Woo, that was close. If we didn't find damage, it really came down to one of our last cards here. Thank goodness. We can also discover something off of this. See if this would have given me lethal. I'd like to know. Yeah, deal 2. Let's kill him with this instead. Woo. This deck is disgusting.